Welcome to Travel Italia, the show about travel in Italy. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the show. I'm Catherine, your host, and on today's episode, we'll answer the question, is it better to buy high-speed train tickets online or at the train station when you're traveling in Italy? Now, this is an important question when you're planning your trip to Italy, but before I get into my answer, I want to give you some info about trains in general. Now, there are two types of trains in Italy. Regular trains run by the Italian National Service, which are called regional trains or regionale. If you're from the US, these would be the equivalent to Amtrak trains. Now, the other type of trains are the high-speed trains, which are, of course, much, much faster than the regional trains, but more expensive. I'll give you an example. On a high-speed train, it takes about 3 hours to get from Milan to Rome. On a regional train or what also is called an intercity train, either option, those trains would take about 8 hours. So that's a huge difference. That 3-hour time I gave you from Milan to Rome is nonstop. Well, I should say not exactly nonstop in the sense of that it does stop at various places along the way, but you don't have to change trains. Okay, so that 8-hour train ride on the regional trains, you do have to change trains. So that's the difference. So, of course, you save a lot of time using the high-speed trains to get around Italy. Now, when we're talking about high-speed trains, there are two different train companies. One is Frecciarossa and the other is Italo. I'll put links in the show notes for you. The first one I mentioned, Frecciarossa, is run by the national train service in Italy, which is called Trenitalia. And Italo is a private company. Both travel to all the major cities in Italy. I believe Frecciarossa has more routes, more variations in the routes it takes throughout the country. Okay, so back to our original question. Now that we understand the differences between the types of trains, is it better to buy your high-speed train tickets at the train station the day of travel or online? My answer is definitely buy your tickets online, and I'll explain why. First off, you will save so much time buying your tickets online because buying your tickets at the ticket office can not only be confusing, but also a huge waste of time. Traveling as I have through the country, I've seen at train stations long lines to buy tickets from ticket counters, and there's confusion. I usually see stressed travelers waiting in long lines with their luggage. So it's not exactly ideal. So because not only do you have to wait in a long line, but then you also have to wait for your train. Now, some stations do have self-help kiosks to help you buy your high-speed train tickets. That's nice, but it can be confusing. I think buying your tickets online in advance allows you to see all your options and just kind of get the lay of the land, so to speak. The second reason, and I think one of the most important reasons you want to buy your tickets online in advance, is that you'll save lots of money. The key phrase there is in advance. If saving money is important to you, then you have to plan ahead. So unlike regional train prices that are always the same, no matter if you buy your ticket the day of travel or a month ahead of time, high-speed train tickets go up in price the closer you are to the time of travel. I'll give you an example. a round-trip ticket for 2 adults from Milan to Rome this week. It's July right now, so if I traveled this week on Italo, okay, I'm choosing Italo over Frecciarossa as my company of choice, it'll cost me €339.60. Now, if I take that exact same train route at the exact same time and same days of the week, 2 weeks from now, in late July, early August, it will cost me for 2 people €119.60. So that's less than half the price. So as you can see, is a major cost savings if you buy your tickets in advance. So you not only save money by buying your tickets online in advance, but you save a ton of time. You can show up at the train station a half hour before your train is scheduled to depart with your ticket in hand and avoid the stress and waste of time. And if there's one thing you don't want to do on your vacation is waste your precious vacation time. So there you have it, folks. There is my answer. Tune in to the next episode. And in that episode, I'll explain the different ways you can buy high-speed train tickets online, and I'll walk you through the process. I hope this episode has been helpful to you. If it has been, please like, share with your travel buddies. Thank you so much for your time, and I wish you a buon viaggio. Ciao!